Trusted research environments provide researchers with timely and secure access to sensitive research data, computation systems, and common analytics tools for speeding up scientific research in the cloud. Research Gateway from Relevance Lab enables you to create secure research environments. The roles used in configuring, managing, and using such environments include principal investigators, researchers, data administrators. The main components of such environments include data management, trusted research environments with access to study data, and an egress application for exfiltration of results. Let's take a look at each of these building blocks. Let us log in with a principal investigator role. The principal investigator role can create and configure projects, add studies, assign studies to projects, and add users to projects. The principal investigator adds a project using the Create Project screen to enter the budget, select the AWS account to use, and select the type of project. He can also assign users to the project. The principal investigator can create a special type of project called a data library project, which is used to manage sensitive research data. The data library project only allows S3 buckets to be created from the catalog. The principal investigator creates a study bucket using the launch form. Within the study bucket, the principal investigator creates folders for each of the datasets. For example, cancer data. This folder will then be mapped to an internal study that can be assigned to a project. A study is created from the studies screen. The principal investigator chooses the name, the type of study, the bucket details, and the account details. The study can also be assigned to existing projects using the same screen, and users in those projects will then be able to mount this study to their workspaces. Optionally, the principal investigator can also create another type of project called an Ingress Gateway project. The researchers assigned to this project can bring in their own code or data by uploading it to the Ingress Gateway project. When the researcher logs in, she sees the projects she has been assigned to. She has access to the Ingress project that she has been assigned to. She can upload any code or data that she wants to bring to the project. This is a one-way transfer of data designed to bring in code or data, but prevent any exfiltration of sensitive data. In the Secure Research project, the researcher has access to a secure remote desktop product in the catalog. Both Linux and Windows workspaces are available. While provisioning the workspace, the researcher can choose the studies made available to the project by the PI. The workspace takes a few minutes as Research Gateway launches the instance and configures it to securely access the data. The researcher can now connect to the remote desktop in a new browser tab. The Secure Desktop offers a full-featured GUI-based desktop environment. It does not allow any data to be extracted via the clipboard or via file download. The studies selected by the researcher in the launch form are mounted under the Studies folder. The code which the researcher uploaded to the Ingress bucket is easily available in the Ingress store. The researcher can now access the pre-installed tools like RStudio or Jupyter Lab to conduct their analysis. Once the researcher has completed the analysis, any output files that need to be extracted from the workspace can be copied to the egress folder. The built-in egress approval flow allows for outputs to be securely extracted from the workspace after review by the data administrator. The researcher can then submit an egress request from the Research Gateway portal. The data administrator is notified of the request via email. The data administrator then logs into the portal and reviews the request from the Egress Requests tab of the project. The data administrator can also provision a review workspace where the submitted files are available for review. The data administrator can review the files submitted by the researcher and verify that no sensitive data is being exfiltrated. Once reviewed, the request can be approved or rejected. Rejected files are immediately deleted. Once an egress request is approved, the researcher can log into the portal and download the approved files. Research Gateway from Relevance Lab makes it easy to set up and manage trusted research environments. Contact us for more information.